today I'm gonna keep it short. So today's section 7.7 and it's simplifying complex fraction. So this is how a complex fraction it looks. And I took away all the difficult ones because we've done so many of them in the past section. So I'm just gonna keep the easy examples on the assignment. I'm also giving you the easy examples. The hard ones, they're for extra credit for those that want to challenge themselves. Okay, so even though it looks really ugly for this type of question, for all of these, I'm gonna do the crisscross, the butterfly. So let me write this. So I'm gonna make everything look easier than it should, than it looks. So 4 minus 4x. So I'm gonna put under this 1, I'm gonna put a 1, and under this 4, I'm gonna put a 1. That way you don't get confused. So just include that 1 here and that 1 here. And then I'm gonna do the crisscross or the butterfly like that. Like this. So like that. Like that. And like this. Because there's no reason for these ones to do the LCD. They're very easy. So this, after that, let's rewrite it by doing the crisscross. So 1 times x would be x on top. 1 times 1 would be plus, don't forget plus. 1 times 1 would be 1 over 1 times x, which is x. And then put a bigger line. That means division. This is a rational number. This is another division. And then let's do the crisscross. 4 times x, 4x minus 1 times 4 is 4 over 1 times x is x. And then this is, hopefully there's not that many, but here you can GCF of 4, so I'm going to GCF of 4 just in case. So let me write this again with the GCF, so 4, and then there's the x. So 4 over 4 cancels, so you're left with an x minus 4 over 4 would be 1. Okay, so now it's just two rational numbers being divided, so it's not as complex as this anymore. So this is where you do the KCF, because this line means division. You can actually do the KCF. Also keep, change, flip. So I'm going to keep the top part. I'm going to change that division, this division into multiplication. And I'm going to flip this one. So the x would be on top, and this would be on the bottom. Like that. And then after this, you connect numerators, or you multiply across like that, numerator times numerator. So I'm going to put the x in front, x times x plus 1 over, do not distribute because you might be able to cancel stuff. And then this denominator times denominator. So I'm going to put the 4 first, 4 times x, and then these parts, x minus 1. If you notice here, you start seeing if you can cancel something, you can cancel the x only. So the answer would be the x plus 1 over 4x minus 1. That's the answer. So it's not that complicated. There's actually some very complicated, but I'm not going to include them in this assignment because you guys have a quiz also. So let's do this one. It's more of the same, so let me rewrite it. It's not too small here, plus 2 over, and then the big line, x over 4 minus 4 over, and then you can write the 1 here. When you don't see a number here, I would write a 1 just so that it's just easier. Then you're gonna do that butterfly thing, crisscross. Like that. Okay, so let's rewrite this whole thing. So x times 1 would be x plus 2 times 2 is 4 over 2 times 1 is 2. There. Then this one add 1, x times 1 is just x minus 4 times 4 is 16 over 4 times 1 is 4. So after this, remember KCF, because now you are able to do it not from the beginning, because you need to simplify these complex fractions first. Once it's like this, in this form, now you can do the KCF, where this is just one rational number. This is another rational number, not multiple like here. Okay, here we have multiple rational numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we just have 2 when we combine these to simplify them. Now, when you're in this stage, you can KCF. You can keep the first one, the top one, times, you change the division becomes multiplication, and then this one you flip it. So let's do it here. So now we just have to connect numerators, multiply them, and denominators. So I'm gonna put the 4 first. 4 times that x plus 4. Do not distribute. And then 2 times x minus 16. And then see if you can simplify something. Let's see, and now on the 4 and the 2, seeing if I missed something. Example 2. No, that's it. So 4 over 2 would just be 2 on top, right? That one goes away, that one becomes a 2. So you have the 2. These two can't do nothing with them, so you just leave them like that. This one in parentheses because you have the 2. That one you can take away the parentheses. And that's the answer. There's nothing else that we can do. Okay, really easy. It's 2 more examples, so I'm keeping it easy today. This one is already, if you notice, we don't have like too complex of a thing here. Like this one is already like in this form. So I'm gonna do the KCF from the beginning. I'm gonna keep the first one, 6x squared over 8x cubed. And then I'm gonna change the division, this one, into multiplication, and then I'm gonna flip this one. 16x over 12. And then I'm gonna multiply across numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. 6 times 16 gives you 96. X squared times x gives you x cubed. 8 times 12 gives you 96, and then you have the x cubed. And if you notice, everything becomes a 1, so they go away, cancel. So the answer would just be 1 for this one. Okay, the last one. This is more complex, so this you would have to do the crisscross butterfly. 1 over y minus 5, 6. So again, we can do this, that, and so let's do it. 1 times 3 is 3, then plus y squared times 2 is 2y squared over y squared times 3 is 3y squared. Sorry guys. Right there. So 1 times 3, 3, y squared times 2 is this, and then y squared times 3 is this, and then division, and then this one. 6 times 1 would be 6 minus y times 5 is 5y over y times 6 is 6y. So now it's fairly simple now. So now you can do the KCF. You keep the first one, 3y squared. You change that division into multiplication, and you flip this one. So the 6y would be on top now, and then this on the bottom. Okay, so now multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So I'm gonna put the 6y times, I'm gonna put this in parentheses, 3 plus 2y squared over 3y squared times that in parentheses, 6 minus 5y. And then look for stuff to simplify. Look, 6 over 3, that one goes away and that one becomes a 2. So let me write it here before I forget, 2. And then the y's, there's 2 y's, y squared on the bottom, 1 y on the top. This one goes away and this one loses 1, so there's going to be 1 y at the bottom. These two things, they're not the same. You can't GCF, factor anything. So you just rewrite them here. This one on the top, and this one in the bottom with the parentheses because we still have these things outside. And that would be the answer. And that's it for today, guys. I kept it easy. Thank you.